What are 7 things you need to consider before you relocate in retirement? My name is Jeremy Finger, Certified Financial Planner and Investment Management Analyst for Riverbend Wealth Management. Before you consider relocating in retirement, there's a number of things to consider. The first thing you can do 1 year before retirement is stay an extended stay during the peak time of where you're looking to move to. And so, for example, we live in Myrtle Beach, and that would be in the spring or the summer. Stay 2, 3, 4 weeks and enjoy it during the peak season. And stay during the off season. Get an idea what it feels like to be local in its down season. For us, that's the winter time. So you can get an idea of what it really feels like to be a local. And you could do that for Airbnb or extended stay hotels. Kind of give you an idea of what that looks like. Also, number 2, seriously consider renting. I know somebody who has moved 6 times in 3 years after their retirement. They kept moving and moving and moving, not really understanding where they really wanted to be. So a lot of times people will move and they don't like the particular neighborhood they're in, or they'll move and decide they miss their kids or their grandkids and move back up north. All right. So renting is going to reduce the amount of pain if you decide that where you moved was a mistake. Number 3, get a change of address cards from the post office. You want to give those to your friends, family, loved ones, bank, credit card companies, attorneys, doctors, friends, relatives, Social Security office, insurance companies, utility companies, DMV. But you need to let the IRS know differently. They're not going to get change of address cards. That won't work for them. You got to send them a letter. Number 4, establish a good local bank. And I say that because a lot of businesses may not take local checks, and maybe you don't use checks at all and you just use a credit card, and that might not be a big deal. One good thing about working with a local bank is if you're looking to buy a home or need access to funds, a local bank a lot of times can be more flexible, maybe some of these bigger institutions. Number 5, medical. Really make sure that you do due diligence on the medical professionals that you're going to need in a new area. Doctors, dentists, make sure that your insurance pays for these doctors and the procedures that you need, because that might change. You need to make sure that you have somebody that's in network with your particular insurance company, and that could be with Medicare or that could be with your private insurance. Bring with you your written medical history, preferably printed and within digital. And I say that because like when you're dealing with a new doctor, you can provide that to them in advance so they're not going in blind when they're meeting with you for the first time, so they can increase your chances of having some good care. Also, have a list of all your prescriptions and understand and know where you're going to get those prescriptions filled, and also have 2 months worth of prescriptions filled before you move. In case there's any delays or any mix-up, you'll have enough medicine to weather that storm. Number 6, check with your accountant to determine if there's any tax consequences in you moving, whether it be selling your home and having to pay capital gains tax, or going from a high tax state to a low tax state. Maybe sound good, but that low tax state may charge you taxes on income that you're not paying taxes on now. I don't know, but you need to check with your CPA before you move to get an idea of what those costs are. Also check before you buy a home how much the insurance cost is. Insurance costs can vary greatly depending on where you are. We live next to the coast, so there's wind and hail insurance. And so just before you purchase a home, really make sure you understand the full cost involved, the taxes and the insurance. That's one reason why I recommend that you need to rent or consider renting before you purchase the home. Number 7, legal issues. You may have done a great job and you can have all of your estate planning done in the state of your residence. However, if you move to another state, your dockets may need to be updated. State laws, changes in state laws do matter. And so talk to a good local attorney They may not have to do a total redo of everything that you have. They may just have to do some certain amendments and get your estate documents up to date. And if you've got specific questions on your particular situation, feel free to click the email and we can set up a 15-minute phone appointment with us over here at Riverbend Wealth Management, and we'll help shoot you in the right direction. Thank you very much and have a great week.